All right, so let's get it done today. We're gonna start with the basic squat. I'm gonna show you how to breathe in with your squat and breathe out, so you can really strengthen those abdominal muscles and the core, which means your front and your back all the way around. Then we're gonna go into a push-up position and work those upper body muscles as well as your abdominals again. All right, so first things first with your air squat. You want your arms out to the side, well, to the front. I'm gonna turn to the side. Arms out to the front, which is gonna open up your chest and alleviate that stress off your lungs. Then you're gonna open up your feet, at least shoulder width apart or a little bit more, whatever you're comfortable with. You're gonna suck it in, which automatically contracts your core. All right, you should have a flat stomach. You should feel this abdominal crunch right here. And then you're gonna sit your hips back, coming down to your heels, and then pushing back up. All right, again, your weight should be back. You should feel it going down through your heels, keeping your chest up with your arm at parallel, at shoulder level, and then push back up through your legs, all right? Make sure those heels stay glued to the ground the entire time, all right? Now, let's go through, let's get about 10 of these. So, arms out, suck it in, down. 1, up and down. 2, up, down. 3, down. 4, you notice my chest is up the whole time. That's 5, let's get 5 more. Suck it in on the way down, breathe out. And last one, suck it in, push up, exhale, all right? So that is your basic squat while really mobilizing your core through using the inhale and exhalation of your lungs, all right? Now, to our second one. We're gonna use, well actually before we go there, it's a little more advanced, so slow your horses, all right? We're gonna start working on the balance. So you still have to contract this core, so suck it in. Now I want you to extend your leg up, extend this left leg, hold it there about 10 seconds. If you have to put your arms out to the side, that's fine. And I want you to really focus on driving the pressure of the stationary leg through the middle of your foot, all right? We'll do it one more time, switch the sides. Extend up, hold it, about a quarter way up. You're not gonna do a full leg extension yet. Just gonna hold it quarter of the way, 10 seconds, and then we're coming back down, all right? Now we're gonna go out to the side, hold it quarter of the way. My chest is up, woo, balancing, my core is tight, belly's flat. It's 10 seconds. Now shifting to the other side. As you shift your weight, remember, keep your weight down the center of your foot. So the balls of your feet back to your heels should all be planted firmly on the ground. That's 10. Now we're going to turn to the side so you can see. Now kicking back, quarter of the way. Going to hold it there 10 seconds. Hold. Coming together and switch. My heels glued to the floor. You can see instead of going forward, I've shifted my weight back to the heels and from the base of the balls of my feet. Good, and that's 10. So what I want you to do is go a quarter of the way up as far as your leg extension. Then the next round, you're gonna go up halfway. Then the third round, you're gonna go up all the way. Hold it there for 10 seconds. When you get to this full length right here, at the top, your goal obviously is gonna be 90 degrees. Very, very hard, but I want you to feel that glute contraction. That quad contraction, all right? Feel that quad contract. It's gonna contract just like that. Hold it. You might get a Charlie horse, and that's okay for the purpose of what we're doing. Just make sure you stretch it out, put your leg back, shake it out, and then reset, okay? Now, so those are your static hold 3-way leg extensions, all right? Again, static hold 3-way leg extensions, all right? You've got a quarter of the way, halfway, and then full extension, all right? You're gonna do that front, side, and back, okay? Make sure you bounce through the center of your foot. Now, the third thing, we're gonna go actually and manipulate this and make it a little bit harder for you. So I want you to stand on this foam pad. Now, if you don't have a foam pad, then you wanna stand on a pillow. That works just as well. It's the same exact concept. But now, instead of doing a static hold, I want you to extend all the way out, come back together, extend extend all the way out, back together, extend all the way out, and back together. So you're gonna do this 10 times in each direction on the foam pad, all right? Again, front, side, and back, all right? You got 10 on each leg, so make sure you conquer those. Next one, we're gonna go to the push-up position. Like I told you, we're gonna go to our front body position. Move that pillow out the way, put it back on your couch. Now, in the push-up position, we're gonna start with something basic. We want our hands underneath our shoulders. We want our feet in line with our hands and our back flat. We want to just hold it right there for 20 seconds. Now, it may seem easy at first, but now I want you to suck it in. And you notice my back went even flatter. It went up just a little bit as my abdominals crunched in. Now, feeling that contraction, you do that for 20 seconds. And then relax. Come down, reset. Give yourself about a 10-second rest, no more than that. Coming back up to your toes. Suck it in. Hold it for another 20 seconds. Make sure you really feel that abdominal contraction. And once you're done with that 20 seconds, make sure you complete at least 5 of these for a full-on minute, all right? Make sure you round it on off. Then, as far as balancing out your core, you're gonna turn over to your side and we're gonna get an oblique plank, all right? A side plank, rather. So I wanted to make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We're gonna raise our hips off the ground just like this. Now, if you cannot do this, that's okay. I want you to bend your knees, put the pressure through the edge of your knees right here, and then lift your hips off the ground. The whole point is to get your hips off the ground. You can contract your glutes, more likely that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna feel this pressure and this oblique start to tighten over the amount of 20 seconds at a time. Now, if you want to be an overachiever, definitely hit 30, 45 in a minute of each hold in each direction. So, got my right side, now I'm gonna switch over to my left. Bringing it up, I'm in the full side plank extension. Again, if you cannot do that, bend your knees, bring your hips forward, and hold it this way, all right? Make sure you have some type of carpet, a yoga mat, something to help you out with the pressure that you are putting on your knees at this point, okay? So coming back down, you've got 3 of those on each side for 20 seconds at a minimum. Again, if you want to progress, then you'll definitely add 30 seconds, 45, a minute, all right? But you want to make sure that you're balanced on both sides and you can do them both at the same amount of time, okay? Now, another thing we're going to do, we're going to go back into that push-up position. Let me show you to the front because it'll make a little bit more sense. So my feet are wide just for stability purposes only. I'm going to suck it in. Then I'm going to shift my weight to my left, tap my shoulder, shift my weight to the right, tap my shoulder. If you notice, I'm not shifting my hips to the left or to the right. I'm shifting my weight to the left and to the right. So my abs are continuously contracting the entire time, and I'm getting a very great upper body workout in a controlled fashion. I'm not whipping it side to side. I'm controlled, pushing it back down, tap, putting it back down. Do those. Got at least 3 sets of 10 taps on each arm, so make that happen as well. Now, we're almost done. We've got about 1 more exercise, actually. So last thing is going to be a stable table. Stable tables on your knees. Your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders. So you want a direct line. You want to make sure that your knee is underneath your hip as well. Your back is flat. You're going to take your left arm and then balance and extend your right leg. You don't want this leg to sag. You want it to be up, if not more parallel to your back, so that you are in a stable table. Coming down, I want you to come underneath and contract and crunch together, and then extend. Crunch, extend. When you extend, you want to hold it for about 2 seconds. 1, 2, crunch it in. 1, 2, extend, 1, 2, crunch it in, 1, 2, and then we're gonna switch just to get the other side. Again, it's extend for the pause, crunch it in, pause, extend, and in. All right? So those are your stable tables. You're gonna do those. You're gonna at least 10 on each side. You want at least 2 rounds. It's really gonna open up and stretch out your back, especially your lower back, and it works on the shoulders as well. That crunch on the insides, getting the core. So everything we've done today has strengthened your core phenomenally. So you're definitely gonna have a solid foundation to build upon as far as moving into the dynamic movements, and then we're gonna be able to put on some weight. So don't forget, your cardio is the last thing to complete this workout. If you do it before you do the workout, that's fine, but you have a minimum of 20 minutes. You got treadmills, you have ellipticals, you have a bike, but you have a minimum of 20 minutes to do your cardio. If you want to split it up, 10 in the beginning and then 10 on the back end of the workout, that's awesome. But you got 20 minutes. So I don't care what you do, just make sure you do 20 minutes. But 20 minutes, make it happen, make sure your heart rate is going up, you're pushing out, and you're making sure you get to at least 85% of your maximum effort. I don't want you doing 100 yet because you're still in the foundation, but 85% of your maximum effort, all right? So that's an 8.5 out of 10. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to email me or ask me any questions when I see you. Have a great day.